briefly we're going to start the stream. I wanted to finish it tonight because, well, I was getting too much excited into it, so plus we're going to start a university, maybe a university course soon, so I'm not going to have much time to do it anyway. So I'm going to have to revise my schedule. Let's do the checking of the sound. Let's see if it works. Is it working? Okay, the options and turn the sound down a bit. So hopefully that's going to do better than last time. Okay, then that's the link. Where's Mickey? There you are. Promos. And there we have it. All sorted, all dusted. I think we're done. Okay, so we kind of got the Raining Blood. We're getting hopefully close to saving our wife, Lynn, and getting closer to finding out what's happening with our psyche, because it's kind of getting weird and interesting with why we're going to school and the creature that's after us. Hey Xavier. Okay, what were we doing? I think we were kind of getting killed because I wasn't sure where we were going. I think we're being chased by a golem. Oh, there he is. Go away. Please, go away. Why? Okay, Sammy. Don't start this again. Look, I'm really sorry that something's happened to you. I'm sorry you turned into a tree. Did I just come this way? What the? Yeah, looking at my stream and it says I can't hear you. Oh, never mind, and I get killed. I really need to stop doing that. Okay, so what have we learnt apart from I shit a direction? Oh, there's the door. I was kind of wondering if I had to go somewhere because that guy looked like he was guarding something. Where am I taking this to? Not here. I'm actually waiting for Murky to come on because I found a video. What I've noticed is that when we go into the school delusion, when we record things, if the words are spoken backwards. So I've actually found a video that played the sound backwards, so you can actually hear what's being said, and it is actually amazing what is being said, even though altogether it's about 2 minutes of video altogether. It does explain a lot, and it kind of adds a bit more yikes to the whole experience. Is that tree still following me? I didn't do it. You can't prove I did it. No one saw me do it. Oh, Jessica! Sorry. Okay, I'm off. Goodbye. I'm just gonna drink because I'm gonna cough my guts up. It's amazing. I do a lot of talking in my head, but I don't do a lot of talking out loud. I'd be a great debater. Shame Phil's not here to make a joke out of that. Is he gone? Hey Murky. We just got to the point where we found Jessica dead on the stairs and we got chased by the monster. So as promised, I have waited and I'll tell you about the videos. The videos played backwards, the ones of the school, is actually a twist of a confession and delusions and actually admitting to what happened, which is Jessica died either accidentally by falling or was pushed down the stairs by the priest and then made to look like suicide, as we can see here. And Blake saw it happen. He found he kind of knew what was happening, and he tried to save Jessica, but it was too late to save her. So he's basically suppressed the memories of what happened, and now he's remembering it again. But the priest was abusing Jessica, and she fought back. Sadly, died. So that was basically a secret. Because if you watch the videos backwards, it does say about how the father was lusting after her, how he wanted her, and he believes that her death was what's it? Why? I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's because of the time of the season. Because, like I said, you know, with it being winter. Damn. I thought I could side up. With it being winter, then that it is going to be later at night. Well, it's going to be darker, so it could be 4 o'clock for all we know. Which I think is plausible. But in the videos, it does seem to be like it is the father, or the priest, saying that he was watching her, wanting her, and was too weak to deny himself it, and believes that her death was caused by God, which could actually insinuate that it was an accident, and he believes it was the hand of God that did it, that made her fall to protect him. He's blaming the victim, really. He believes it's her fault because she should have known better. She's a woman. She didn't realise what power she had over him, which I think is bullshit. Oh, great, tree people. More tree people. I'm going to cough a minute. No, in that case, it's still the priest's fault, no matter which way you put it. Yeah, but the priest is trying to project that it is her fault. You know, she was a girl. It's how women have always been. Women have always been sexualized by the church. You know, they're the succubus, they're the temptress. It's their job to not only control their sexual urges, but a man's. And when I say man's, I mean every man they come in contact with, no matter what age they are. So it's him trying to absolve himself from what he's done. with him saying, you know, it was God's will for her to die. Yeah, what the? Sorry, I'll get back to your comment in a moment. Why aren't I moving? Okay, I'm not crawling, so why am I moving very weirdly? Yeah, it does actually feel like Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I can still see her. Jess. It's Lynn. Her name is Lynn.
Yeah, it's actually weird how they do use the Bible to condemn homosexuality. What's actually interesting is I read from a Jewish scholar about this whole condemning homosexuality, and they said that Leviticus, where it says man shall not lay with man, when the Hebrews wrote it, it was after they met the Greeks, and Greeks at the time, adults were sleeping with young boys. Is this gonna fall already? So they put, "Thou shalt not lay with a man." No, man shall not lay with a boy the way he does with a woman, saying that they should not commit paedophilia. You know, you sleep with someone your own age. And then Christianity changed to homosexuality in 1946. So, like I said, it was once, don't sleep with boys the way you sleep with women. So don't sleep with little boys, you freak, you horrible creep. To homosexuality, which is like totally stupid. But homosexuality was technically added to the Bible in 1946, which is dumb. And then, of course, they go back to Sodom and Gomorrah, but Sodom and Gomorrah, they lived in a rich city where they gave in to desires, they just lounged about and did nothing. So the economy crashed, people were starving, disease and etc. spreaded. So of course, but no, forget it. They were just gay.
I was never gonna get out. Now I knew it. At least I'd be there with her.
Oh, I remember Lot's wife. She turned into a pillar of salt. Because God told her not to look back. Yeah, his daughters got him drunk and yeah. That is something I would never do. I mean, I've heard about carrying on the family line, but no. No. They could have just gone off and found some men and got them drunk and did it instead. That's actually really funny. If you watch the movie Hairspray, when oh, what is it? What's her face's mum is praying over the TV show Hairspray, well, the Connie Collins show. She's actually reading that passage. Hi Phil, more about incest and homosexuality. And how... Can I get up? I think I'm going to drown at this point. And what happened to Jessica? It was the priest. Incest is relative. Oh, that's got to be the saddest joke.
You're not evil, Blake. Just confused.
Oh, so the theory is priests with what the... Okay, that wasn't real, that's good, because I was thinking, great, he's going to come behind me. Priests that would just abused Jessica, got her killed, got moved, and created his cult. And this tunnel is... weird.
Fuck.
Nobody talks about the angel that visited Lot, and the angel was so hot the men attacked him until at one point Lot offered up his daughters to the crowd of men to protect the angel. By the way, it was Lot's wife who looked back and turned to Saul. Yeah, I said Lot's wife. That's kind of like the shortest part of a verse in a Bible. It's just 2 words. Lot's wife. Great for trivia. I really hope we find our wife soon. How many torches are there? Everyone seems to have a torch. Oh, that's it. How did I get you? Bible True has been the most depressing game show ever. It's only depressing if you focus on the bad stuff. I mean, with the church I was at, we had people who could make the Bible look good, sound good. Like the very long passage about what a woman has to do. Okay, I'm off. I'm going. I'll see you later. This is not good. This is really not good. Oh, come on! Okay, that's not gonna work. I can't jump either. Dead Rising or San Andreas? Which San Andreas? Oh, sorry. Okay, I hate this game. Now it's starting me off right in front of the freaking bad guy. What I mean is which Dead Rising you're doing, sorry. Yeah, I was meant to say which Dead Rising, because I think I've got 2 and 3 or something. Okay, so go hide in here and regroup. I have 1 and 2. I think, I'm not sure it's the 3rd or 4th one, we have Frank again, and I got his Street Fighter outfit. It was absolutely hilarious watching him in it. Oh! I think what I liked about Dead Rising is you can take selfies with dead people. Yeah, I don't break into funeral parlours to take selfies with dead people. I met someone who had a photo of a dead person and that was just not good. Not good whatsoever. Freaked me out. I mean, I can understand why the picture was taken, but it wasn't something you take to college and show everyone. Yeah, back to hiding in lockers. I need a map on the screen just so I know where I'm going. Good plan, hiding in lockers never failed in these games. Okay, once. There are well, I've only played, I think it's like 2 and 4 or 3. So I can't say I'm Frank's character, but I did love him in that street outfit where he's wearing that what could be described as a gymnast's costume and the blonde wig. I love that. But I mainly play for the outfits and the points and how many zombies I can kill. And oh, fuck me. So many different ways. I'm not gonna die, not gonna die today, not gonna die, not gonna die, not gonna die, wrong way. I'm in a labyrinth and I've got no idea where I'm going. That one time you fart really bad. That's like the little beastie from The Darkness 2. I mean, in the first one, he's pissing on them, and in the second one, he's farting on them, and it's a lovely green bit of smoke that comes out of that, and it just makes everyone cough and gag. It's awful, but it's fun at the same time. Oh, bugger. That was close. I was about to say, I'm surprised they can't smell me by now because I'm covered in sweat and puke. Plus, I think maybe they can see they've just adapted to the dark, because, you know, if they've been in the dark for so long, then maybe that's it. Natural evolution. Okay, so we have that. Got an idea. But I think I might have to go back and do it. What if we pushed it? Okay. I was hoping to, I don't know, crash it.
If you've done something, I want you to tell me.
Well, I think in this game it kind of does, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe they're carrots. That's the best one I've heard. If you eat your carrots, you can see in the dark, which apparently was invented in World War One or Two. So the Germans didn't know the English had invented radar. Or maybe it's more genetic messing about, experimentations. Because they don't look human anymore. Look humanoid, but not human.
raping and killing children is the same thing. She told me to meet her in the music room. Decorated with the dead. I checked faces looking for Lynn. Looking for my own. For Jessica. They live down here. No, not lived. I had to find Lynn. I hoped I hadn't already.
Mm-hmm. This is not a very stable tunnel. Apparently there's actually some banned footage from the game that they're not allowed to show you. It is a bit R-rated. The banned footage.
We're creatures of appetite. I want to feel your hunger. I want to see your true face. Your seed will burn this world.
Where's Lynn?
There is actually a theory that that lass we just met was actually working for the company, and because of the waves and experimentation she went insane.
Naked, hiding nothing. I lay down in this mess.
Crazy motherfucker!
I show
Where
my
is she?
true face. Show me
What's even these secret tunnels through mountains?
your true face.
Oh, she's queen. Can we go now?
Make this right.
Oh. Well, they're wearing something. I think it's all caked stuff on.
Your father, the Christ we deserve. Watch.
Oh, I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. I do like The Legend of Korra, but it was a bit more dark than usual because more people kind of died, and they weren't too shy about showing it. Don't know what I've just done. Oh, that was not good. Okay, that's electrocuted water. Oh, I just died. That makes no sense. How can that part of the water be electrocuted and the rest of the water isn't? That makes zero sense to me. does it depend on the how much electricity is running through the water? I don't think it does. Does it? Water bending leads to blood bending, which can lead to dick bending, so you're right. What's actually funny about the Legend of Korra, though, is how bending became more entwined with one another. Like, earthbenders and firebenders could both bend lava. That was actually really interesting. Earth could lead to metal bending if it wasn't purified. But what was really confusing was how earthbending could lead to meteor bending, which is a bit of debate with me and my brother, because maybe you could do it because it is part of Earth, just not the Earth. But I do have a confusing question about the bending entirely. Because the benders say they learnt from the dragons, the shit. The firebenders learnt from dragons, the waterbenders learnt from the moon, the airbenders learnt from the bisons, etc. But the thing is, in Legend of Korra, it says that they learnt the bending from the lion turtles. So, who did they learn from both? Because I know the Avatar learnt all bendings from the lion turtles, but it just really, really confusing me. I'm rambling. Yeah, Toph had to be the ultimate earthbender. I mean, she could bend sand, she could bend meteorite, she discovered metal bending. And her dad had no faith in her of being an actual bender. I like the pro bending.
What did you do to her? You can't keep a secret from yourself.
No one's actually that. I think one of the main questions I want answering is, who did Zuko get with? I mean, I swear he did get, even though him and May broke up, I bet they got back together and they had kids. still enjoyed, like I said, I still enjoyed Korra. It was different because, well, it was meant to be different because it's a different person, kind of thing. But it was kind of cool to see Katara there, accepting that Korra wasn't her husband. But it kind of raised the question of why Aang was such a shit father. I mean, he seemed to forget he had 2 other kids, and people forgot he had didn't know he had 2 other kids. Which is weird. I mean, what was wrong with his kids? Okay, Boomy wasn't a bender, sure enough, but he was still a great general. And what's her name? I can't remember the daughter's name now, but she was a great earthbender. No, waterbender, I mean. I'm meant to go down there, or I'm not going to jump because that's just going to really take the piss if I die. So why am I here? I can't pull that back. I did find it funny that Boomy actually was meant to be an airbender, and he became an airbender, and he's like, look what I can do! And he just falls trying to put a jumper on a ghost, spirit flying rabbit. Do I climb over there? What am I missing? Oh, that. You're confusing Azula for Aang. Which Azula?
Find Lin. Nothing matters but Lin.
There's 2. But no, I watched a lot of Korra, and they were like, Tannen's like, is it Tannen? And he's like, had all these great times with his dad, and then, damn. Boomy and the other one's like, no, we didn't do that. Well, there were air nomads that weren't actually airbenders. They were just following the way of the airbenders. Okay, why aren't I running? Okay, goodbye. Okay, either my controller's messing up, or this guy is losing the logic to walk. Let's see what Phil says before I do. Now, I'm going to character the last airbender. He seems innocent at first, but then you realise you've got an ancient villain rewriting history to suit his propaganda, letting people die to keep his hands clean and entirely ignoring the lives of non-benders. That's beneath him. I don't know, because he did work with Sokka, and Sokka wasn't a bender. And he respected Sokka as a non-bender. But I do believe that things did go amiss along the way. Because in the Avatar with Aang, benders and non-benders did get along. So something happened to turn the tide. Is someone following me? Got no idea where I'm going in this cave. Can I climb up there? No. I am reading the comments, I'm just... Where are they sticking out from? Yeah, like I said, there were two non-benders in the group. There were Sokka and Suki. They both couldn't bend, and they still managed to do stuff that, you know, they were just really brilliant. And then there was... what's her name? There was May, and that other lass, the gymnast, who learnt how to block chi. Okay, then we'll stop with the talk about the Avatar then. Because I don't want to fight on my hands that I can't control. Where am I going? I would say Suki was in the gang once when the final series came in, and they had to defeat the Fire Lord. Because that's like say Zuko wasn't really part of the gang, but he did become part of the gang. They accepted him as part of the gang because they put him, they let him in the group hug. So yeah, Suki was part of the gang. Oh, Leaves from a Vine. Yeah, I loved Iroh so much. He'd gone through so much and became such a great man. I mean, I think my favourite part is the attack on the Northern War Tribe, where he tells Zuko he sees him as a son. That had to be the best of all the series. Because Zuko's like, you don't have to say it, and he's like, well, I'm going to. And that just broke me. I mean, with the live action, they messed it up, but the guy that got to play Iroh, I would have actually liked him. They just need to try and do it properly. So just keep some of the actors from the live action, which was rubbish, and put them in a new live action because they were good actors. Which is the guy who played Zuko, Iroh, and the General. Keep them and get better actors for the others. Yeah, Iroh was a war criminal, mate. Yeah, but he did his best to undo what he did. He saved Ba Sing Se. And he helped people, and he carried his burden and shared it with no one. He just shared what he'd learned. I mean, come on, he could have killed the last dragon, but he decided not to. Well, he chose not to. He showed mercy. So he did do some great things. Wait, that's my camera. Hey, that's my camera. No, that's my camera. Why can't I walk? What did they give me?
Generous of you, Blake. Help me make this right. He's come. Fruit of your lust. Child. Your father. The Christ we deserve.
Oh, God.
Watch.
Lynn!
Blake, oh my God!
Lynn!
Blake, help me!
Lynn! I'm here!
Oh God!
No! Lynn!
Miss, my wife's over there. I'm not really into open marriage.
I'm beating you. Get off. Get off. You have to tell me. Off of me. Not unless you answer. No. Fine. Then you have to give up. If you say I win, I'll let you up. You have to say it. You win, okay? You're such a pushover, Blake.
I didn't know he had cancer. Yeah, like I said, everything he thought, Ira was going by what he believed was right, and then he went through things to learn that he was wrong and changed. Just like Zuko went through life thinking what he thought was right, and then he learned he was wrong. But I've never heard Over the Garden Wall. If it doesn't involve the garden wall, I'm not watching it. Because that's just a downer. Oh, so where are we going? Oh, speaking of... Why are we here at 5 past... Why are we here at 9 o'clock, 9:45 at night? Okay, it doesn't answer why we're here at night time.
I don't know why you have to be so precious about it. Did Lynn ask you to ask me?
I didn't know Ira was voiced by someone different. No.
I don't know. Nerd.
But it's like Clad with a Chance of Meatballs. Sorry, I need to get a drink. The first one, the first Clad with a Chance of Meatballs was voiced by Mr. T. But in the second movie, it was voiced by Terry Crews, and I didn't even notice the difference. I know, Murky, you told me. I'll have to look at weather. Because it's either it is that time or it's part of the delusion.
Didn't she?
But it could be 9 o'clock in the morning because, like I said, some places that have snow don't have sunlight. So that's the only thing I've got. Or maybe she decided to stay here because she didn't want to go home. I don't know about Mako dying.
You think your parents are home
Ouch.
yet? No. Usually not until after dinner. You think I could come over? Yeah, sure. Why? Why what? Like, why do you want to come over? I don't know.
Because her dad's abusive and she doesn't want to go home.
Don't you know Jessica?
Oh, sorry.
What are the two of you doing in here?
I'm sorry, Father Loudermilk. We stayed after school for journal? We were just leaving.
Let's step back into class, please.
Blake?
You're not in trouble yet, Blake. You don't want to get in trouble, do you?
Just stay with me.
I want you two to tell me what you were doing in here. Were you misbehaving? Do I need to call your parents? Jessica, do I need to call your father again?
No, please.
I only want us to be friends. Nobody's in trouble yet. Does one of you think you can make this right? Jessica? Jessica, look at me. Will you pray with me? Will you help me make this right?
Okay, get your hands off her.
Don't go.
Did I interrupt something between you?
It wasn't like that.
Then what did you want? You won't say? You know, shame is a gift from God to let you know right from wrong. And what you want is very wrong. Go home and pray.
Stay. I want you to stay.
Blake, please. This is awkward enough. Nothing's the matter, but I need you to leave us.
Don't.
You're making it awkward, mate.
You can leave, young man. Walk away.
I still think Papa Noth does look like him despite the birthmark, but... Do I really have to go? But I could say plastic surgery. Could have found a way to remove it. Skin graft? Maybe? I'll have to take a closer look at Papa North to see. Do you not know? Fuck it, we're going. Let me in. I don't care what Blake's meant to be doing. Oh, fine. Yeah. I don't know. I still like to cling on to that theory of Noth and the priest, because it does sound cool and creepy in a fanfic way. Okay, now I need to go. Herbert the Pervert. That is actually a good name. I feel sorry for Herberts, but...
I don't know what you think you saw.
Okay, gotta go. Oh, he showed pushed her and she was still alive. Don't say you're arguing. What's that? Damn you, Phil, can you be wrong for once? You also feel like it kind of takes away from the horror if it's just one person saying it all in motion. Maybe, but it's not really just one person, it's a whole corporation. But please don't start arguing, because I really don't want to fight on you know, we're friends. And I'm trying very hard to think of something to say. Just don't make me the Way Nay or whatever that guy is called from The Untamed.
You're pregnant. How are you pregnant?
How are you pregnant?
I don't want to die here. I don't want our baby to die here.
I won't let them kill you. We have to get out of here.
Maybe he looks like Papa. Maybe Papanos looks like him. Because maybe that's how we perceive him. I don't know. We are looking from his eyes, but sort of thing. Which way are we meant to be going? You, Murky, just keep your thought, hold that thought on the baby. Because we're actually getting close to the end.
What the fuck?
We have to find shelter.
As far from those places we can get.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're out. I got Jessica out.
Oh, my brother gave me some sweets, by the way. He's given me some gummy teeth.
Find a grown-up and we'll tell them what happened.
But I think whatever they're doing is actually starting to affect him more. But remember at the beginning of the game, you remember she said she's wearing her diaphragm.
Down here. We have to get inside before the baby comes.
It's too dangerous. You can't.
We can't stay out here. Help me down, please, Blake.
Okay. Jesus. Be careful. Fuck. Lynn. You okay? I'm coming down.
It hurts.
I'm sorry.
Of course it hurts. Your body is messed up.
I need to lie down.
Back here.
Oh. Okay. I just.
It's gonna be okay. Oh shit! Come on!
Okay, Pyramid Head Lady, this is not the time.
Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ, Blake! What the fuck? I think something's wrong. Ah! It hurts too much.
Just something. Have I still got her with me? Oh, there she is. Pyramid Lady, this is not the time, I've told you.
Can't give me voice. Can't guide my hand. Can't give me voice.
How?
Fuck you! And fuck your god!
Wow. That happened.
Blake, a path!
Well, we're not going to be able to show underneath that, are we? What we're saying is that the priest got fat. Well, he ran off, made his own cult, got fat,
Getting worse!
got approached by the corporation to do whatever, and it fucked up because he went insane. The last in charge of the project went insane, which is the last who tried to sleep with us. The cake lass. Has been proven that she was actually a member of the corporation. So everything's gone to pot again. They just... I don't see why they're doing this. They've got no idea what they're trying to harness. Well, they know what they want to harness, but they're not getting it because they need something.
Oh! Shit! Blake!
Is it the baby?
Yeah, she's coming soon!
She? How do we know if the baby's a girl? Do they have an ultrasound machine here that we don't know of?
There! The chapel! We can take shelter!
Yeah, I think the only connection between Outlast 1 and 2 is the corporation. I don't think any other person from the first Outlast came to be here, because, like I said, the last who ran the underground, the cave people, she was one of the scientists involved. And I think she did try and make a deal with North, but like I said, the experimentation fucked their heads up.
Come on, Lynn! We have to get inside!
But with this, it is rather a bit of a mindfuck of what were they trying to accomplish. I mean, I know about controlling people, but this is freaking hell.
Oh, shit! Shit!
You need to lie down.
I can't do this!
You can! You can do this!
Oh, God! Something's wrong.
Just keep breathing.
Feels like something's wrong. Ah! It hurts too much.
I know, baby, I know.
Of course it hurts.
You can do this, okay? Just keep breathing.
Oh, fuck! Fuck! Ah! Oh, God!
I don't want to look.
It's
Just
killing
push.
me! Ah!
Where's the placenta?
Lynn!
There's nothing there.
Oh, Jesus God! Lynn! 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 No!
She just said nothing's there. Why do I get the feeling the baby's another hallucination?
So, Lynn said you haven't even kissed her yet. What? Like in Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, you mean drama. The play. We're saving for the, actual night.
Uh-huh.
We are.
Okay.
We, cheek kiss.
So, is she your girlfriend? Tell me, or else.
Or else what?
I got you again.
Yeah, I think there's no I don't think there's a baby there because there's no way she could have got pregnant.
We're taking care of my children. But yours, I am powerless again. The child's too strong already. You've murdered paradise. God has gone silent. Since the storm, the birth. Who will he have if he destroys us all? Who will he have left to punish? I killed my children. All of them. Every last one. There's no more perfect faith than that.
Yeah, I think you took the whole story of Isaac too seriously.
Silent. Kill that child if you can. If you love anything at all, crush its skull under your heel. I know God doesn't hear dead men, but I expect he answers them.
Hey, don't you! Fine.
The priest dies. You didn't have to do anything. You were a child. Nobody could expect anything of you. None of this is my fault.
Yeah, is he talking about his baby or is he talking about himself? I won't call it stupid, Murky. Just really confusing. I mean, I haven't got all the recordings, so I'm missing a bit of information from the first time I played it. I did have more information, like reports from the corporation reporting on it. the whole point of the Jessica part and going to the school was showing how the experiment was affecting him. Everyone here has been affected by the experiment in one way or another, and this is another one. But like I said, I haven't got all the recordings, so there are plot holes, but if you go on YouTube and look it up, it does actually answer the questions. I haven't got all the recordings, so I can't see all the information.
Hey, Blake. Try to find me. I'm over here. This way, Blake. Don't worry. I'll never let you go. You never let me go. The light has gone away. Savior, listen while I pray, begging thee to watch and keep, and send me quietly to sleep. Watchful Savior, wash away all I've been wrong today. Help me every day to be gentle, gentle, more like thee.
I actually like Bioshock 1 and 2. But that's me, I do kind of tend to like things that not many people do like. But on the plus side, we finished it. But tomorrow I'm going to have to sort myself a schedule out and see what I can do, because I'm going to have to sort out my whole streaming schedule to go with my study schedule and my essay schedules and my podcast schedules. So I'm trying to think. I will be on Monday and I'll see what game we can play. If you want, we can on Monday we can get back to Layers of Fear if you want. So Monday 9 o'clock we'll do Layers of Fear, because I think we're getting to the end. We're getting close to that as well. And then I'm going to have to look at my list of horror games and see what we can play. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you Monday.